Hey guys, I wanted to create a short video on fasting, okay? Fasting is like Miracle-Gro for your brain, okay? It's incredible things it can do for your brain. If you have brain fog, if you have memory problems, if you have mental fatigue, you need to do fasting. So fasting can stimulate a certain protein called BDNF by up to 400%. It can actually resist oxidative stress that comes from too frequent of eating. So the more frequent you eat, the more you raise insulin, the more damage that's created in your brain, and your memory starts going downhill. So not only will high sugar destroy the brain, but high insulin will do it too, and eating in general will increase insulin. So all these conditions, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, dementia, stem from oxidative stress. And fasting can counter that, okay? It's actually very inexpensive. It's actually free. Creates neurogenesis, which is the regrowing of nerve cells. It's going to increase your memory, your focus, new connections like synapses. It can increase mitochondria. So fasting can help reverse the physical causes of memory loss, mental fatigue, and brain fog. So I really do think that people are starting to recognize the positive effects of low carb on their focus and their memory. But I think they underestimate the power of fasting because every time you eat, you stimulate insulin. So I think people are starting to understand the benefits of low carbs on mental performance and physical weight loss. But if they add fasting to the low carb, that's when they're going to really see some positive changes for memory, focus, and concentration. So the body was just not meant to consume food that frequently. So when you start intermittent fasting, and I'm going to put some links down below of how to do it, of course you want to start out gradually, okay? You want to start 3 meals, no snacks. You want to go to 2 meals. If you're getting older and you have brain fog and you have memory problems, I highly suggest you do what's called OMAD, 1 meal a day. You want to work up to that. You'll see some powerful changes when you do that. So you want to do this gradually. You want to make sure that you do not eat unless you're hungry. So some days you might fast longer depending on your hunger, but really try to pay attention to your body and kind of pull yourself out of this habit of eating so frequently, and just don't eat unless you're hungry. So what you're going to find as you do this, your body's going to adapt to the point where you can go longer and longer until you finally are just eating 1 meal a day. And for someone that has a slow metabolism, this is completely healthy for them. So we're not trying to starve the body, we're trying to get the body to heal. So fasting allows the brain to get into this rejuvenation mode, and you have all sorts of positive things that happen. So I put some links down below. So go ahead and click them, study them, learn how to do it, and then get started. So I hope you're coming to the Keto Health Summit coming up in October. So I want to quickly comment on what we're going to do that's different from other conventions, okay? The problem with these other conventions is they give you information overload, okay? It's so much data that you're basically swimming in a sea of information. We're going to do things very differently. We're only going to cover the most important things that make a huge difference. Now, there are 3 very powerful strategies that we're going to be talking about at the summit that you will not find in any of my YouTube videos. Number 1 is on memory. I'm going to be showing you something very cool to dramatically increase your memory and concentration that's going to blow you away. And number 2, I'm going to show you how to increase your stress tolerance so you are completely calm all the time. All right? And number 3, and most importantly, if you have a slow metabolism, if you've dieted for a long time, and everything is kind of just really slow, I'm going to show you how to get complete control over your metabolism so you can literally turn up the dial as high as you want and control as much weight as you want to lose. And these 3 things are just a tiny bit of what you're going to learn in the summit. So click the link below, get signed up, and I will see you in October.